What if I told you that there are formats that Wizards of the Coast doesn't want you to play? Those formats are Pauper and Artisan. They are budget formats that take rares and mythics out of the equation. Pauper only uses commons, Artisan only uses commons and uncommons, and these formats are super accessible on Magic Arena because how easy the decks are to craft. Unfortunately, instead of having ways to play these formats, we get Alchemy instead, where with every set release, we get an additional release of extra rares and mythics for you to spend your money on. Super fun. However, there's currently a midweek Magic event for a standard Pauper. I would prefer Historic Artisan personally, but let's play some standard Pauper, the budget format that Wizards of the Coast doesn't want you to play. Okay, Orzhov, bounce. This is terrible. Mulligan. This is better. We need nothing. We have everything. We'll keep this. We'll put this back. Play this tapped. Need the opponent to play small creatures, because then I can kill it. I can bounce, kill, over and over again. Perfect. That is a delight to see. Let me just kill that. Great. So if they don't play a creature here, they play a creature here. Interesting. So what do we do? Probably... Okay. Huh. So this is +1/+1 in Vigilance. How much is it to equip 1? I'll play this. Let's just hope this doesn't get too big. It's actually dangerous. I could use both of these, to be honest. Probably this one first. This allows us the Tithing Blade. The worry here is they're going to load this up with a bunch of power, and then the Grim Bauble can't kill it. But the Tithing Blade means we can just make them sacrifice this. Yeah, let's see what happens here. 2/2. Okay, that's it. So now I'm expecting counter spells, and I don't have 2 black sources. So, that kind of sucks. So let's go ahead and do this. I expect a counter spell here. Okay, they could respond and pump it. Oh, nope, okay. Attack for 3. Sure. That's a 3/2. Makes a 1/1. So, let's go ahead. Play this. -2 here. Attack for 3. Down to 16. Play this. Bounce. Take action. Scry. Don't want either of these. Okay. This deck is pretty cool. It's basically... It's like standard Orzhov or Esper Bounce. But no Pixie. Pixie's uncommon. So we got stockpiling Celebrant instead. Well, let's attack for 6. And opponent quits. Alright, easy peasy. First deck, first win. Nice. Okay. Mono black self-mill. Hand seems fine. Not enough mill, but I think it's fine enough. Swamp. Hinterland Sanctifier. Sure. So we're going to play this. We're going to mill, or surveil. Basically mill. Yeah, both these go to the graveyard, because I want creatures in the graveyard. 1 mana, 1/2. Gain a life. Scry 2. Okay. Would love another self-mill. Maybe I should have kept this. No self-mill. Okay. Well, play this. Attack for 1. Alright. Gains 1. Nothing. Alright, well, I can cast this if they do anything scary. I think it's probably worth just attacking. Alright, down to 18. They're gonna have a payoff. Is the cat? I can't remember the name of it right now. Pride. Oh my god. Well, there were 2 mana, 2/2 that gains. Okay. That whenever you gain life gets a counter. Leon and Pride. Is that it? I think so. That's a bit problematic, but I will take 2. And then I think I'm gonna kill the 2/3. And I can play a 5/5 next turn. That would have been nice earlier, but I'll play this. Attack for 3. Okay, 5/5 is pretty big in this format. That's a 3/2. Okay. Sure. So, they can technically kill my 5/5, but that's okay with me if they want to trade their board. I don't have a problem with that. They just chump. Okay, down to 16. I'm gonna just go ahead and play another 5/5. Okay, will we win 2 in a row? That's more life gain. So it's a drain and gain thing going on. Okay, let's play this. Let's surveil. Nope. Alright, and then we're just going to attack like so. We didn't get a lot of self-mill, so this isn't doing much. Kind of awkward. They take it, go to 6. I passed the turn. Okay, that's gonna get one of my 5/5s. Sure. There's some self-mill. I just need 1 creature to get, or 2. I need 2 actually. Well, I'm going to mill 2. And then I'm going to surveil that to the graveyard. And then I'm going to surveil that to the graveyard. Wow. That's three lands. Oh, it is 3. Okay. I can do this. It says Death Touch, by the way, so that's nice. It's basically a removal spell, kind of. Sort of. Yep. Could trade their board, but they're not going to. Okay, end the turn. So this is going to start getting counters every turn now. Pretty good. Feel like we're basically win here, right? How do we lose? They're going to gain 2, go to 7. The first time you gain life, surveil, or surveil 1. Okay. I will mill. I don't know why. I'm just going to. I should just attack all. What am I doing? Take action. I will put this in the graveyard. And I will put this in the graveyard. Okay, and then these. I guess we just attack all, right? I should have just hit the attack all button. I mean, they can do some good trades, but they're also at 7 and they're taking a ton of damage, so it's probably over. I don't think there's any board wipes in this format. These have Menace. This has Death Touch. This has Flying, so they can't get that. Yeah, that dies. All of this seems fine to me. Down to 4. Pass the turn. Even if I do have a board wipe, I can get something back from the graveyard. I have 6 mana, so I can actually get one of these back. And then probably play it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, get a counter. Play a land. Attack all. Think that's it. Could have a removal spell. I don't know what one. Oh, there's like sacrifice something to kill something for 1. But that's gonna be game. Nice. 2 games, 2 decks, 2 wins. Very nice. Alright, Pauper burn. So the good news here is we just got matched up against a life gain deck. So surely we don't get 2 life gain decks in a row, right? This deck goes all in for face. It's not like I was gonna say it's not like standard burn, but then we get lots of creatures. Kind of awkward. But yeah, we're all about just burn face, burn face, burn face, burn face. Nothing else. Opponent goes first. That's unfortunate. I will keep 7. Well, play this. Is there a burn spell? If opponent's also playing burn and they burn my creatures, that's just great, right? You will definitely gas out doing that. Attack for 1. Drew 2 flame lashes, which is awkward because they're expensive. 4 mana is a lot. This deck plays 20 lands. Okay, burn v burn. So we're going to attack for 1 first. See what happens. Nothing. So probably burn face and then play this with haste next turn. Take 2. Down to 16. Alright, I will burn face. I will burn face. I will play this. This has haste now. Attack for 3. Got the 4 mana for these. That's fine. Hit for 1. Down to 13. We have 8 damage here. That brings the opponent down to 5. Nothing. Okay, now we're flooded. Too many lands now. These are instants, right? Yeah. When it goes to 12. 5 lands is way too much. That's 25% of our mana base. We have 20. It's kind of awkward. At this point, since I'm so flooded, it might be better to hold this back. Okay, first strike. This sucks. Alright, end of turn. 4 damage face. Ooh, that's cool. So we pass. No attacks. Because of this, that's first strike. But we can pump Manifest Dread and deal 4 damage. Lightning strike face, yep. Down to 9. Could be dead here. Get to Lava Runner. Okay. Lightning Strike there, so I'm going to do this. So I Manifest Dread. Yep, resolve. This is going to give me a 2-2, which will block the 1-2. I will... it doesn't really matter. This one's fine, I guess. That's a land. Unfortunate. Probably block. Whoops. Because they have a chump blocker either way. We will deal 4 face. Dang. Alright, we'll play this. We'll play this. No attacks. Alright, not looking great. Alright, give me burn spells, please. Okay, so if they have lightning strike, I lose. Probably don't want me to do this. Okay, doesn't matter. Alright, lightning strike face loses. That loses as well. Okay, there's our first loss. All it took was getting flooded with burn. Okay, attempt number 2 with burn. Going second again. Who could have guessed? Alright, keep 7. We need to not draw lands. Yeah, play this. Black, white. Okay, it's a life gain. That's bad. We need to just kill that. It's more important to kill that than it is to hit face. Attack for 1. Okay, gotta kill that. Like so. Attack for 2. Well, we have a shock if they have another, like a hinterland sanctifier thing. Not quite what I expected, but okay. Alright, we will deal 2 end of turn. We will play Percussionist. Attack for 3. Down to 12. We have this end of turn, or we can... Okay. Not sure what to do now. I think I'm still going face. 3 face. Down to 10. That is perfect. So now we attack. Yep. That, I don't know why they're killing that one, but sure, I'll do this. I will get another card. A land. I will manifest dread. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's not a land. I can't play it right now. Is it... What's... I will. 3 here. Dang. 5. Okay. We could win next turn. We are not going to win next turn. We could win next turn. Oh, no, we do win next turn. Here we go. Deal 3 to this. Attack. Pump. Dead. Alright. 3-1. Took a couple tries with red aggro, but there we go. Nice. Okay, well, we have no blue lands. Mulligan. This is fine, I guess. I mean, we have stuff that we want. Probably have to put one of these back. I guess we play control until we get here. The card draw would be nice if we're mulliganing. I'm going to do this. I'm going to play a tap land. What's the opponent playing? I haven't seen a single heir apparent deck. Could be the Is It Spells deck. I don't have it crafted, but I have seen it. Play this. If they kill it, I draw a card, and I'm fine with that. I need one more land for the Terror, which is a major way that we win. We do have the Serpent as well, which is pretty cool. They play a creature, that's fine. They have 1 mana, so okay, that works, I guess. I have something to do this turn, which is replay my thing. So next turn we play this. And then we start draining with artifacts, hopefully. Gear Seeker Serpent is very expensive, but what can you do? The answer is you can play artifacts. Shock, fine, draw a card. Please don't have counter spells, I really want to resolve this. They leave up 2 mana, that is quite the bummer. Okay, let's see what happens. Is there a 2 mana counter spell in this format? I don't know. But we'll drain. At this point, we're just going to play this for full price almost. Play a creature. What's the otter that gets a +1/+1 counter whenever you play a spell? Is it 3 or 4? I'm not sure. Well, My deck is a bit awkward when the opponent just doesn't do anything. Attack for 3. Okay, I guess we just pass. This isn't the Ether Drift card where if they don't have a creature to sacrifice, they have to discard. Otherwise, I'd play it. Curate, okay. I mean, I won't be just paying 6 for this next turn, unless you play a creature. Play a creature. You know you want to. I know you want to. That's a creature. They're gonna... They didn't offspring it, they didn't have the mana. So it is a spell slinging deck. I will make them sacrifice that. Maybe. Might not resolve. It does resolve. Nice. Okay, that's a bummer. I kind of wanted to play this deck a bit more. But we would have made them sacrifice this. It would have drained 1. It would have went to 14. We would have played this, drained another, went to 13. Attack for 3 down to 10. And then at that point we have, 4 mana, 5, 6. So that's what this deck is doing. This might be the worst deck in the batch. This is a greedy green ramp deck. We're trying to play like the biggest creatures in this format, right? Because not, as you noticed, there's not a lot of big creatures, but we're trying to ramp into stuff like this. This is fine. I'd like more lands, but we can ramp into this. Elves, they might just burn it though. If they burn this hand feels pretty bad, to be honest. But this deck's really greedy. We could just draw a bunch of big uncast. Yeah, we could just draw a bunch of big uncastable stuff and just have nothing to do. Which is what we're going to be doing this game, I think. Okay, drain. Huh. It's an interesting choice. If this lives, I can kick this if I draw a land, which isn't very likely. 1 mana. Okay, it happens. Now we need to draw the land. Yep. We can also just play this. I drew the land. Interesting. I want a land for sure. Don't want this. Yeah, it might just be this, to be honest. And then next turn we can kick this, get 2 lands, get 2 1/1s. It is 2 lands, right? 2 basics. Put them on the battlefield, yeah. That's fine unless they have another one. 2 cards. If they do, I can just play another one. It's fine. Okay. Interesting. Drain some. So I'm down to 16. I'm taking 3 down to 13. I'm not in danger right now. I'm so not in danger. I think I'm going to play this instead. And then play this, get 2 1/1s. I'll take the land drop. No attacks. So I'll use these 1/1s to chump this turn. I'll kill the 1/1, I'll kill the 1/3. Or I'll block a 1/3. Or a 3/2, probably more likely. Actually, I should double block the 3/2. Maybe, I don't know. What's it do when it dies? It's drain 2. Yeah. So it's probably 1 here, 1 here, if they attack all out. Which they probably won't have 5/3 blockers. Interesting. Okay, they do. This complicates things, because I want to block with the 5/3. They could have some kind of removal. I'm going to do this. My 5/3 might be dead. If they have a pump spell or some kind of a... Okay, yeah, something like that. Alright, that's fine. So I go to 10. I'm going to lose 1 here. That's fine. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're just going to play a 6/6. That gains 3. Okay. So now this feels kind of bad, right? Doesn't do anything. I should have played it while I had a chance. Or just not blocked with my 5/3. That was an option. Down to 11. The question is, how do we attack? Yep, drain 2 down to 9. Do this. I go to 7. And then drain to 5. That's a land, unfortunate. Alright, we're going to kick this just to get lands out of the deck. And then we can't attack. We're going to pass. So this, when this creature enters drain 2, so that already happened. Alright. I probably have to preserve life, so let's do, whoops, do this and this. Down to 2, so I'm dead after they attack, unless I can gain life. Oh! I can't cast it for 10, can I? Okay. That's a loss. Biggest mistake there was blocking with the 5-3. Although we were so far behind, I don't know if it mattered. Alright, let's see if we can get a win with this deck. It went pretty well that game. Still lost, though. Okay, attempt 2 at ramping into big stupid stuff. Seems fine. Okay. Play this. Is it a black removal based deck? Do we see a swamp? It's the worst color we could be matched up against, but it looks like we are. So if I play this turn, I can get the giant next turn. So that seems fine. If they kill the elves, that sucks. Looks like they're gonna kill the elves. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Okay, no giant this turn. Probably just play the 3-3. Try to get lands. Lands in my hand, please. Yep. Awesome. So next turn, play a 5-3. That's fine. Nice, that's perfect with the giant. Let's attack for 3, see what happens. Nothing, they're not gonna block. Yeah. Alright, play a 5-3 with reach, by the way. The next turn we can kick this. Get 2 lands, get 2 1/1s. If this survives. Which it might, I think. I'd love it if they tapped out so I could know I could block. They do, perfect. So now they can't attack. If they attacked, I'd be unsure if I could block. But now I know. It's another life drain deck though, it's kind of funny. 2 in a row with this deck. Play this, get a thing. I'm not gonna make the same mistake. I'm gonna kick this, get 2 lands, which gives me 2 more 1/1s. I'll play this. I'll attack for 3. I don't care if they trade. Alright, down to 18. And now we have a 6-6 reach, gain 4. Next turn. Yep, deal a damage. Sure, gain some life. Lots of life. So they go to 21, I'm at 14. Nothing. We can give Death Touch with the frog. And they might not notice that, so let's do this. Nothing. Alright, down to 15. I'm going to play the 6-6. We don't need the other frog. I want the 2 mana for the... Death Touch, if it's relevant, which it might not be. These frogs, 2 mana. Oh, it's this creature. Holy crap, I read that wrong. Well, the opponent might have read it wrong too, because they didn't block. I thought it was any creature gets Death Touch. Okay, well, that's awkward. 16, 17. Draw 2 cards, okay. I have so much reach, it's kind of funny. Yep. That's a 3-4. They reveal another life gainer. My turn. Interesting. So, we'll pay 3 for this. We're going to sacrifice a tapped land. Then get 2 lands, which gives us 2 more 1/1s. I'm going to attack all again. Actually, we'll attack with this, but not this. Oh wait, they have a 3-4 now. I can't attack with a 3-3. They take it all again, okay. Down to 7. Guess I can play another one of these now. Next turn we attack all out with the 5-3 as well, I think. Sure. Yep, gain a bunch of life, drain a bunch. So they go to 10, I go to 13. That's another one. Yep. Resolve all. Okay, 10 to 14. Yep. Okay, 14 to 9. My turn. It's another life gainer, so I'm going to attack all for sure. They get lots of free blocks. I don't care. Yep. Yep. So let's give this Death Touch. Great. Down to 0. That was lethal, guys. I didn't even notice. And then we had a 6-6 reach, gain 4. So I would have went to 13. I mean, they could have killed me potentially on the backswing if they had blocked a little bit differently. I don't know what this card is. If it's a creature and it's drained some, then yikes. But, well, that works out. Cool. Wouldn't it be fun if this was like you know, a format you could play whenever. The decks are so cheap, you could build like 50 decks, but then Wizards of the Coast would make less money. So alchemy it is, I guess.